Okay. Hey, Suki. Hey, Suki. That's you. And that's you, Thelma. All right. So, what? That ain't you, Alicia? Okay. So, I'm telling you about things that other people can't tell you about because they don't know. Like, um, hospitals used to not give black people service. They used to like close the door. Like if somebody was having a heart attack and you were black, you didn't have nowhere to go. Or if somebody had a car accident and you were black, you better hope your mama can fix your leg. Because hospitals didn't take you because you were black. All right, so my granddaddy was a doctor. He went to school, he was a real doctor, and he was like among the first black doctors in the country. And he recognized that the white hospitals were turning black people away. So he built a hospital, and it serviced only black people. Because the white people didn't come, they would go to the white hospital. So he built a hospital where black people could come. And that's what my granddaddy did. But listen to this. In his office, which was downstairs, I would go down there. And I had just been born. As a matter of fact, he delivered me. Like, my mama went to his hospital and had me. And he was the one who caught me when I was coming out. Yeah. So, like, the first hands that caught me were my granddaddy's. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is, he had an office in the hospital, and there was a kitchen in the hospital, and you know, people cook food, and there was a laundry room. So there were a lot of stuff in the hospital. And his office was downstairs. And I used to go down there because, oh, it was my granddaddy's hospital. I could go everywhere. But when I would go into his office and look at the top of the bookshelf where I couldn't reach it, there was a big jar. It looked really big to me because I was really little, but it probably wasn't that big. But there was a jar at the top of his bookshelf, and guess what was in the jar? A baby. Yeah. A baby. A little black baby. All right. Evidently, this was one of the hundreds of babies that my granddaddy delivered that was not alive. Yeah, stillborn. Or maybe it was born alive and then maybe it died. I don't know. I just know at the top of his bookshelf there was a jar, and it had a baby in it. It had liquid in it. And when I grew up and started teaching science, I figured that liquid was formaldehyde, because formaldehyde would keep something like a baby from rotting in a jar. Okay, so that's what my granddaddy had at the top of his bookshelf. And that's what I would see when I go went into his office. And I was like 2 years, 3 years old. So that was normal. So that was science. So that was my granddaddy. That was my family. That's how we rolled. Okay, and if you go into museums now, I would take my classes into science museums. And they had many jars with many babies, all different sizes and stages, because it helps people to see those and study them. So my granddaddy was smart. He knew that. And, he had that baby in the jar. Okay, so I was exposed at a very young age to things that other people were not exposed to. So when I grew up and it was time to take my students out to see different things, it was not a big deal. And I taught my students, it's not a big deal. You have to see these things to learn. Yeah, you need to know that these things are worth learning about. They will help you take care of your babies. That baby in that jar died. Yes. Maybe it was born dead. I don't know. But studying whatever happened to that baby is what made it better for later babies. Okay. I'm tired. So okay, Thelma. I gotta eat. And I got coffee. And I love you. So I'll talk to you later.